Hi, I'm here to explain the educational program of culture to you, to the students that are going to visit Morelos and Cuernavaca. The educational culture program has a duration of 4 days from Monday to Thursday. So first we are going to make 2 visits per day. So first in Monday we are going to visit Teopanzolco and Xochicalco. Teopanzolco is a very important place. It's an archaeological site here in Cuernavaca, in Vista Hermosa. It's an important site because it's about the time, post-classic time. The first residents of Teopanzolco were the Tlahuicas, and then the Mexicas came into that city to build palaces and constructions. So this Teopanzolco is a very important place because all of the cultural and pieces, archaeological pieces that have been found here, as the ceramic pieces and other objects that are important to know the cultural and historical legacy that were here. Also, we're going to visit for Teopanzolco. You need a budget of around 40 pesos. In Xochicalco, you are going to visit also an archaeological site that also is important. Here in Xochicalco, also you will find archaeological rests that were important. You can appreciate, for example, an interesting observatory in which you can see a hole in a cave, in which you can see the sun enters along 150 days through that hole in the cave. And also you can appreciate the snakes with feathers in the archaeological site. On Tuesday we are going to visit the Cathedral of Cuernavaca and also the Palacio de Cortés. The cathedral is an important Catholic church in Cuernavaca because it was built around 50, in the year 1525, and it's an important site because here you can find a lot of historical paintings in the walls and that are fully of historical and artistic wealth. And also you will find a lot of sculptures and images of the saints, and also you can visit the churches that are closed, that are the Carmen Chapel and the Third Order Chapel and the Open Chapel of Saint Joseph. So it's an important place, the cathedral. Also, we are going to visit for that. For the cathedral, you need a budget of 0 pesos. It's free. Also, we are going to visit the Palacio de Cortés, which is an important place also. For the Palacio de Cortés was built around the year 1530 by Hernán Cortés. It was his residence, and it's a very important place because here is the Cuauhnáhuac Museum. So you can find here a lot of historical pieces, archaeological and common pieces that have been found here in Cuernavaca, and you will find a big heritage of culture and historical legacy. And also you can appreciate in the Palacio de Cortés the murals of Diego Rivera. For the Palacio de Cortés you need a budget of around 55 pesos. Then on Wednesday we are going to visit the Jardín Borda. The Jardín Borda was the residence of a man called Don José de la Borda. The residence was built around the year 17 in that century. So here, this man, Juan José de la Borda, was in love with nature and with botanics. So he built this house full of nature, full of relaxing places, with a lake and with terraces and with a lot of plants and nature. And nowadays, the Jardín Borda, in the Jardín Borda, you can find a lot of artistical and cultural performances. You can find a musical performance and exposition of paintings and theater and sculptures and artistic sculptures and paintings. So it's important. For the budget for Jardín Borda, it's around 30 pesos for entrance. Then on Wednesday also we're going to visit the ex cuartel of Emiliano Zapata that is in Tlaltizapan, Morelos. This is an important place because it was the headquarters and of military operations of Emiliano Zapata during the revolution, during the Mexican Revolution. It's important because here you can find a museum that shows all the important aspects of the life of Emiliano Zapata and his historical aportations to the revolution. So you can find coins, newspapers of that time, and personal objects of Emiliano Zapata, and also the clothes that he had when he was killed. So the approximate budget that you need, it's around 25 pesos of entrance and other 20 pesos for the bus. And Thursday, we are going, the last day, we are going to visit the Congress of the state of Morelos. The Congress is an important part in the political area of the state because here the legislators have they work on the laws, so they check the laws that are already. They check if they are still useful or if they need to be changed. So they have one session once a week in which they talk about topics that concern the citizens of Morelos. So you can go and enter in a session. The budget is 0 pesos, it's free. Also on Thursday we are going to visit the government palace that is in the center of Cuernavaca. It's an important place because here is the headquarters of all the government of Morelos. Here is the executive power, so it's an important place in which there are many government offices, and you can go and appreciate also the architecture of the place. So I hope you are going to enjoy that visit also. The budget that you need is 0 pesos. So that's all for this educational culture program, and I hope you are going to enjoy it during your time that you are going to visit Morelos.